Hello, everyone. I'm 18 Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. It was a little bit of a cloudier weekend across the area. We had some sunshine around on our Sunday, but it was definitely a bit on the gusty side with those winds, and it was a little bit warmer too compared to Saturday. But those breezy conditions are going to persist today and likely at other points this week. So this will be kind of a theme here for the first week of November. But the one good thing is, at least the next few days, it'll be on the warmer side of things for early November standards, and then we'll have some precip chances return later in the week. So we had a cold front come through during the evening hours on our Sunday. It brought just a couple of very light showers and sprinkles to the area. We measured just 1/100th of an inch here in Eau Claire. But high pressure is going to clear things out for today. We will have some of these clouds up to our west move in tonight. But the combination of the high pressure to our west and southwest and the strong low to our far north and east is going to keep those gustier winds around. We'll have winds today sustained 10 to 20 miles per hour. We could see a few gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Now, the wind lets up a little bit tomorrow, but it turns breezy again out of the north and west on Wednesday, as we'll be on the backside of an area of low pressure that'll be passing down to our south. We could have a few gusts on Wednesday up to 30 miles per hour. The combination of that, the dry conditions we've had as of late, and humidity levels dropping down to 25 to 30% or so today has led to the Weather Service issuing a special weather statement for the areas here in blue. So it's all of western Wisconsin, and what it's highlighting is the risk for elevated fire weather conditions for today, as for the reasons I just mentioned a moment ago. So avoid burning of any kind here, not only today, but really going forward, just because we really don't have much in terms of rain chances, at least to start the week. And of course, those winds still remaining a bit on the breezy side. And with these conditions, if a fire were to develop, these conditions would increase that risk of maybe it spreading rapidly. So again, avoid burning of any kind here for the foreseeable future. Now, you take all that out of the equation, and we are in for a beautiful day with a lot of sunshine, just barring, of course, the elevated fire weather concerns and the gusty winds. Today looks to be a pretty good day with sunny skies, and we'll have a mostly clear to partly cloudy sky for tonight. And as we get into tomorrow, we'll have a few extra clouds around from time to time, but still going to be a really nice day. Then the clouds will thicken a little bit more tomorrow night, as you see there, as we get into Tuesday evening as that low passes to our south. Now, there's a small possibility a sprinkle or brief shower could pass across our northern and northeastern hometowns, but with the dry air in place, I really don't think that's going to happen. I do have a 10% chance of rain in there just to accompany that in case one or two were to develop, but realistically speaking, I think we're going to stay dry with that, and then we're back to sunny conditions as we get into our Wednesday. Now, as we go into the end of the week and into the weekend, though, we do have some chances for precipitation returning, albeit it's in the slight category. Thursday, Friday's chances, if we have anything, would mostly stay as rain. However, the one thing that the models are at least agreeing on at this point in the game is that temperatures are going to be turning colder for the weekend, and that could lead to the possibility of maybe we see some rain and maybe some snow flurries or some light snow mixing in with rain at times. Again, it's still a few days away, and the models are really all over the place right now on the timing and the track of the system and whether or not we even see precipitation. So that's why we're keeping it in the slight category for now, but it is something to monitor as we go through the week. The one thing we can count on, though, will be those colder temperatures. That is almost looking like a pretty good chance at this point, as we are still about 5 days away from that. But we're not going to be seeing that today, though. Highs in the mid to upper 50s, low 50s in Taylor County. These numbers are nearing 10 degrees above average for this time of the year. We're back into the lower 30s tonight, upper 20s and mid 20s to the east, maybe low 20s down in Black River Falls. They typically are colder in the valley there. Highs tomorrow, upper 50s, and a lot of locations reaching the 60-degree mark tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a warm day. Now, the record high tomorrow, though, is 74, so we're not going to be close to that. And then we will be a bit cooler Wednesday, but still above average with highs in the mid-50s. Low to mid-50s continue Thursday, upper 40s on Friday, and then look at the temperatures dropping into the weekend, around 40 degrees on Saturday, and then we're only going to be in the 30s on Sunday. And with the breezy conditions around, it's going to likely feel in the upper 20s to low 30s that day.